Hi everyone, I'm here Josh here. Welcome to Game of Crohn's. Today I want to talk about the link between stress and autoimmune diseases in general. Obviously, Crohn's and colitis is an autoimmune disease. I have it, and lately I've been feeling a lot more stress, and because of that I've been having some Crohn's flare-ups. I'm starting to notice some weight loss. So I just want to talk about the links between stress and being a trigger for your autoimmune disease. So there's a really interesting article here where we can see the sort of academic links between stress and stress being a trigger for your autoimmune disease. Now we can look at the abstract. So it says the etiology of autoimmune disease is multifactorial. Genetic, environmental, hormonal, and immunological factors are all considered important in the development, if you didn't know. Just turning off the notifications there. Nevertheless, the onset of at least 50% of autoimmune diseases has been attributed to unknown trigger factors. Physical and psychological stress has been implicated in the development of autoimmune diseases since numerous animal and human studies demonstrated the effect of sun-dry stressors on immune factors. So I don't know where you are on your journey to sort of figuring out your triggers, but I figured out after about 3 years that stress was my main trigger. I went through the FODMAP phase, I went through the exercise phase, I went through the is it coffee or alcohol. All those things could be, when combined, triggering, particularly alcohol, which is why I quit alcohol many years ago. But nothing had triggered me to the point of rapid weight loss and feeling feverish for a few days, and feeling bloated for months, like stress. And I'm going through a stressful period right now with like new job and stuff. And because of that, I'm starting to notice the flare-ups, and these are more extreme than the minor ones that I normally have. And yeah, I just wanted to look into is there actual studies that truly back it up, and this is one. Harvard have also conducted a study as well, which is really useful to read. I'd recommend that study, I think, looked at 100,000 people and looked at how stress could be a trigger for autoimmune disease flare-ups. But not only that, stress can trigger dormant autoimmune diseases within your genes too. So that's something to consider. There's a few studies that that mention that. I don't think there's any clear enough evidence to fully, conclude on this, but that is sort of the effects of stress. Like, not only can it manifest a dormant gene in you, but it is also the main reason why you might be having a flare-up. So stress management is so important. I've probably been neglecting my stress management lately, which is probably why I've been having more flares than normal. But yeah, like it's something that I think we as a society need to really address, is that do we really want to build a structured day that is constantly filled with stress, whether it's stress with like the rat race of work, when if you're not working in the public sector like a teacher or a doctor, nurse, etc., do you really need to be as stressed and frantic as you are? Probably not. It's not life and death unless you're working in a hospital or in a school or as a police officer, Another thing is social media. Social media is algorithmic, and the algorithm favors things that are negative, and it favors your negative emotions. And because of that, you're going to be exposed to things that will make you feel stressed, particularly when the apps are designed to make sure that you're going to stay on the apps. So because of that, you're going to then have heightened stress, and then you will end up being addicted and then stressed and not realizing why you're stressed, but you're stressed because you're constantly scrolling and being fed the most tailored, stressful, negative videos and stories out there. Even if you think it's a nice, good video, there will still be a element of negativity in there. So if it's like an influencer talking about how great their life is, technically that could be seen as inspirational, but it's designed to make you feel worse about yourself, and then you're going to try and watch more people accomplishing nice, wonderful things, so then you can live vicariously through them, rather than just getting off the app and just going outside and touching some grass. That's all you need to do. That is the best way to lower stress as well. So yeah, there are similar articles here as well. I would recommend, National Library of Medicine is a very, very good source if you do want to learn more about autoimmune diseases, Crohn's disease, and any kind of links or medical links and other top information around the disease. So check it out. It's important. We need to learn more. We need to learn about the academic side as well, because that's the actual side where we start to see the peer-reviewed papers and peer-reviewed studies, rather than the influencer who might be giving false advice. That's what we need to do as a community. It's very important, because somebody could give you the wrong advice, and that could make your symptoms worse, and none of us want that. So stay informed, read some good academic articles, and stay healthy.